y'all? It's your girl. You already know the real deal. And shout out to my real deals over here on this channel. Ain't nothing but the realness over here. If you ain't real, you in the wrong place. Thanks for all the people who subscribe to the channel, y'all. Let's get to the point. Let's get to the reaction. I just been, you know, uh, Kanika been on my mind, and of course, her friends been on my mind. Now, this what I wanted to say, y'all. I know it's not gonna make sense to some of y'all because it's what y'all believe, but I'm not gonna. I don't believe it's something I wanna. I was thinking, why? My thing is, why is the blame on Monifah? Why is everybody putting the blame on Monifah? That's what I want to know. Why is Monifah blamed for going in there, getting her friend off the bed, and going out there in the hall, left her in the house? Now yeah. I don't think Monifah should be blamed for Monifah, but for I don't think Monifah should be blamed for Kanika. What happened to Kanika? Because my thing is, it's not. It sounds kind of shaky because why would Kanika get drunk at that party, and she said she had to go to work? She got a new job, and she had to go to work. So I'm trying. Why did she get drunk? How'd she get drunk so fast, y'all? That's the question. How did Kanika get drunk so quick? I'm gonna give y'all time to get in here and help me out with that, okay? Please help me out with that. How did Kanika get drunk so fast and so in a hurry? So quick. That girl got drunk so fast, it didn't make no sense. And she drinking that good old hen too. That making me think that Kanika had something else in her system when she left the house. What y'all think? I said, wait, hold up, y'all. I got to change it. What in the world did I put right there? I said, feel loud. Let me hear up and change something. Why did the, I'm about to change some, y'all. Because I meant to say, why did why did this everything fall on Monifah? I need to change that word. Hold up, y'all. I need to change the word. I'm waiting. I'm listening. Why did why did everyone let me change this. Why did everyone why did everyone blame Monifah? Blame Monifah. Why did everyone blame Monifah? That's what I want to know. Monifah shouldn't be blamed. And you want to know why I say that? I want to wait and see what y'all going to say first. Why was Monifah blame for Kanika? What happened to Kanika? Why was Monifah blamed for what happened to Kanika? Why did everyone blame Monifah? I'm still trying to find out. Why? I don't think Monifah should be blamed. I don't think Monifah should be blamed for it, y'all. Ask me why. I'm gonna sit that right there. I'm gonna sit this. Monifah shouldn't be blamed for going over there to that bed, getting her friend up off that bed after they already said some crazy dudes came up in there while Kanika was asleep. They could have did anything to Kanika if Monifah had left him on the bed. Monifah probably got her off the bed due to the fact what was going on in the room. So Monifah could have been saving Kanika. What y'all think? I believe Monifah was trying to save Kanika from some dudes in that room. Cause y'all said the girl said it was some managed dudes came in the room, right? Then they said some guys in there, older guy came in there tripping. That's what they said. So if older guy came in there tripping, I would have left my friend laying on the bed. How Kanika? Why is Kanika drunk, falling over stuff? That's what I'm trying to see. Ain't nobody else drunk falling over nothing. Why is Kanika falling drunk over over everything? Why would Kanika put herself in a situation like that, knowing she has to drive? Why? That's one of the questions. That's why they trying to call everything an accident. I don't think it's right for everybody to blame Monifah. And Monifah did one thing. Y'all got to remember, even though she was drinking, she didn't trust some. Monifah did not trust. The reason why she got her friends out their bed. Because all the other girls said that if some dudes came in there, in the room, and they were being acting managed. So suppose if one of them dudes would have died on Kanika and Kanika drunk like that. But now the only thing I can fault, okay, I would have appreciated that Monifah got her off that bed like that due to the fact it was some cricket stuff going on in there. But also, we saw Monifah standing up over there against the wall. What part on the video was when Kanika falling all over the lamp and all of that? And the bed was full of people jumping up and down on it. How Kanika was gonna get some sleep anyway? With them jumping, when y'all saw the video, when the music came on, they were jumping up on down and on that bed. Kanika couldn't get no sleep, no way, right? Lee, what in the world went on in that room? Cause all that jumping around, we saw Kanika doing. Said they were doing on that bed. Kanika wasn't gonna get no sleep, no way. So when she fell on that dresser right there, they should have, Shamaya, all them should have been ready to go. It's something else happening in that room. Something else happened in that room that they keeping a secret. But that's not the cause for her to go in that freezer. Why? Okay, listen, y'all. How in the world can Kanika stand up if she was falling all over the dresser. How could how could Kanika be walking that hall if Kanika don't fell all over the dresser, and if she woke up, she wouldn't have been able to walk? Y'all got to tell me something better than that. Y'all got to tell me something. Tell me something. Talk to me. Let me see what you say, baby. Monifah is the one who picked her up. That's right. It took her outside. I know that. And basically left her and went back. I know that. But my thing is, listen for a minute, lovely. Listen. Listen what I'm saying. If Kanika was drunk, falling all over the dresser, she laid down. But Monifah had to carry that girl out that room. The girl was already drunk. You can't just wake up like that off of alcohol and walk straight. So she had to been still falling when she got her up going out the door. You know how it is when Vicky get drunk. You can't stand up when you been on went to sleep and all that kind of stuff. You can't even move fast when you drunk. So if Kanika was falling out on the dresser like that, come on now. The girl falling out on the dresser and all that like that on the lamp. And then so they laid her down. They laid her down on the bed. Of course, if she knocked out that quick, how in the world did Kanika wake up like that and walk straight? Because they said she slept for a minute. And then when they walked there, they had to walk that girl out the room. She ain't able to just walk all over that place like that. There's something else going on. When she carried that girl out that room, she had to help that girl get up out that bed. Cause when you drunk like that and your blood go up like that, man, you ain't able to walk like that. That come on, they got to make something make sense now. And then when they took her out there in the hallway, how in the world is she standing up? How is she standing up? It ain't making sense. The question is, how she get that drunk? Ain't nobody else that drunk. How did Kanika get that drunk and falling down everywhere? Then when she laid down for a minute, then you wake her up talking about she embarrassing you, but then you throw her outside. And then you didn't want her to be on the inside of the room due to the fact what was going on. Now y'all don't put her out there in the hallway in the worstest place. That wasn't her safe place to be outside the door. And then y'all come back in and leave Kanika out there in the hallway. Who was in the room for her to do that? This ain't making sense. It ain't making sense. And then they're gonna tell us, they got us thinking that Monifah just Kanika just walking around, going down there. Her that girl, no. If she failed, y'all listen, people. If this young lady failed when she was in the room, what the world y'all think? If since it don't settle on, everything she took don't settle on her, what y'all think it gonna do when she stand up? She gonna fall. But they want us to believe that she wasn't nothing wrong with her and she just got on the elevator and went down the elevator. Somebody had to be with the girl. They ain't making this thing make no sense. Ain't nobody stupid. Ain't nobody stupid. So. Shamaya said Kanika sat on the floor in her. I remember that. Now when Shamaya went back in the house, in the room to get the phone, how long was Shamaya in the room? In the room. Why you keep saying house, lovely? Okay. Went in the room to get the phone. How long was Shamaya in the room before Kanika got frustrated and left? My thing is, lovely, lovely. Listen, my thing is listen, and listen what they said. Uh, the level of alcohol in her, and why you laugh? Cause you did house. They don't got on your nerve. You don't say house. Okay. Good morning. Girl, you a mess. Okay. Here we go. Oh boy. I tell you, in case I had you talking crazy. My thing is, good morning, baby. My thing is, like I was trying to explain, we understand. My thing is, if uh if it as it was told to us that Kanika was so drunk, she fell over the lamp and then she laid across the bed. If she was that drunk and she couldn't stand up from falling, what the world did she do when she woke up? They had to carry that girl out the room, and then they want to act like she sat on the floor. There were other people in the hallway. And then when they went back in, and they went in and had to stay for a while. And then my thing is, Kanika ain't walked around that hall like that by herself. And what my thing is, I know Kanika didn't go to that party and get that drunk like that just to get drunk like that. And she know she's supposed to be celebrating, but what make her get drunk? Ain't nobody else drunk. Ain't nobody else in there drunk. They was on pills and everything. But Kanika, the only one was through. And she couldn't no way in the world she can stand up. When you lay down with alcohol inside your system, that stuff goes swimming up in your head, baby. When you get up, you dizzy. And then when you trying to walk, you gonna fall backwards. You still gonna fall. How in the world is Kanika walking straight, going out that door? And then she on the reason why she sat on the floor because they said she was crying. We don't heard two different stories. First they said she walked down there. They took her story we got, so they had to clear that story up and pretend that she. I think everybody blaming Monifah. I think that Monifah was told to do a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna put that. I ain't gonna put that on Monifah. I'm not gonna put this on Monifah. Now, I understand. Now, that's being a friend to get your friend out that bed because it's some crooked stuff. No, Nika can't lay on that bed, all that stuff going on in that room. And why is Kanika the only one drunk? And everybody in there high. So why is Kanika the only one drunk? Off of hand, the best kind of drink in there. Our question, okay, one question I have always had was, who were the boys in the hallway? Me too. Who are those guys in the hallway? Shooting dice. That's the first thing we heard. Well, they were shooting dice out there in the hallway. Who were them boys? When they left her in the hallway. Where did those guys take Kanika, who was in the hallway? They know, them girl know cotton picking well when they came outside that door, that girl was gone. Because they know Kanika didn't have no business out there in the hallway with them dudes. And they said it was some dudes out there in the hallways. Where them dudes take Kanika? It just allegedly seemed like it was a coincidence of what happened. But for them to go in, why are they being protecting? Why are they being protecting them? I don't get that. But the question is, when did this happen? How long were they at the party when this took place with Monifah? But why take her outside? I don't think they. Oh, see, you know what, Lovely? I'm glad she got her out the room because the way they were bouncing up and down on that bed, when they were bouncing up on that bed, dancing and stuff like that, the videos, sorry about that, y'all. The videos are messed up. The videos are not in place for us to understand what was going on. Because when we saw Kanika drinking, Kanika wasn't falling on nothing. She just said, "What's that? What's that?" And Monica was standing over there like she was scared. She was so hold up to Kanika. If Kanika texted her and said she ready to go home, the girl wasn't drunk. When did she get drunk? See, we don't heard too much. We heard too much. That's why you have to go by the police report. All of this is hearsay what we're listening to. So the thing, if we're gonna go by what Monifah said in the first place, they said that at the very beginning, when the thing first came out, they went took that girl downstairs in the lobby. That's what they said the first time. Why? My question is, why did the story change? The story changed because they know they didn't take her down there to the lobby. They know they set her out there in the hallway. And whatever went out there in the hallway, where the trouble was. The trouble. It's too much going on here. It's too much. But the question is, and to go back, look at Sugar. Sugar, why you erase your question? One question I have always had was, and I always want to know who them guys out there in the hallway. They ain't gonna tell you who them guys out there in the hallway. That's why they had to change their story and say she was outside the room. They set her on the outside of the room because they can't tell you who the guys was in the hallway that took a nigga downstairs. Or led Kanika down that way. And by the way, everybody done told a lie. Even the people at the hotel said that I knew them campers were working on the ninth floor, on the floor they had the party on. Them cameras work, man, by that elevator. But all I got to, I'm just trying to get to the point is, when did, I'm like you now, love, when did Kanika uh, get drunk? Because if you go by the video that they showed us, they were like 2 cups, like she getting ready to get whatever in that cup that they put in that cup that Tyree, whatever his name is, Ty always saying, where the cup, where the cup, where the cup. This something to think about. Kanika had to have more than what everybody else had. And no, he ain't gonna do you like that now. I don't care what nobody say. He ain't gonna do you like that. He ain't not gonna do you like that. And then, if you do this, okay. Now you don't. Okay, now they don't got out the hallway. If they left Kanika down in the lobby, what's the name? Say he saw her in the lobby, y'all. Y'all got to realize what his name? Holmes. Andrew Holmes said the girl was in the lobby. And when she was in the lobby, she walked to the elevator. Y'all missing the whole point. So was the girls telling the truth when they said they brought her down to the lobby? Why did they change the story to they said she sat right there in the hallway? What made the girls change the story? Because Andrew Holmes said the body was in the that he saw Kanika in the hallway. And she went to the elevator. It's too much he said, she said, they said, it said, be there and all that kind of stuff for me. But we never seen the video. I seen somebody had one video where Kanika was sitting on the side of the desk. They said that was Kanika sitting in the lobby by the desk. But I don't know. This is something to think about, y'all. This is why the thing is, why did those two girls change the narrative what they had planned the first time? Why? Who making them change it? Who's making them girls change it? Just think about it. We don't heard two different stories from them two girls. It's no way, for number one, there's no way Kanika gonna get no sleep on no bed with all them kind of dudes up in there, gang members and stuff. So I would say that I'm glad Monifah woke her up. But I believe Monique's first story when they say they took her down to the lobby. But did they make it down there due to the fact of the guys in the hallway? We don't know the truth. Andrew Holmes said she was in the lobby. And my thing, if a drunk person was in the lobby, how in the world Kanika standing up walking like that, y'all? Why is she walking? And the thing, and whatever they gave her, she's like a zombie. She's like a zombie. And my thing is, what else did Kanika have in her system that made her act like that? Was Kanika supposed to be drinking? Now, okay. Even though that happened to Kanika at the party, even though that happened to Kanika was in the lobby. Now, y'all, now we got to figure out I don't know why I think I just it's y'all it's still to my fact that how is this young girl walking drunk, walking and her eyes closed sometimes? So you got to realize that two different substances is in her system, one making her react one way, and the other one got the neurologist part acting another way. So it's controlling the mind and the body. And it making her walk like that, but somehow Kanika is by herself, y'all. Kanika walking by herself. This girl is walking by herself, y'all. And I believe the camera that Kanika was by herself. But somebody else was in that room in there for some reason. I think so. The only thing I can say, I believe that was Kanika. Kanika down the part what I most definitely believe that Kanika was down there, downstairs falling on that rail. I believe that's Kanika right there, and I believe that's Kanika walking through the kitchen. But it's amazing how that brain switched from to not leaning back and doing all that kind of stuff to the head walking, moving straight. It's no way. This is crazy. When she fell out over the rail, when she walked from, when she crossed over, Kanika's so strong minded, y'all. The girl is so strong. She's a strong individual. She was fighting whatever was controlling her system. And she's just walking. I don't even think she knowing where the world she was. She was just walking. And then when she walked through the kitchen, it seemed like somebody holding that door for her. You know what I mean? It look like, it's strange. Cause it looked like when she was walking, I believe that was her. I just really believe that's her. I believe she walked through over that rail. That was her. I believe that was her going through the kitchen. But my thing is, we cannot see Kanika when she don't nobody know what happened to Kanika when she made that left. And when she went in that room, something else went on in there. Something else went on. Don't nobody. It's no proof that Kanika walked in the freezer. No, it's not no proof. And I never did. Miss Teresa said it was ice cube shaped like a triangle. There was no. I didn't see no ice cube shaped like a triangle. And then Miss Teresa also said that. Miss Teresa also said that she didn't see her daughter. And her daughter looked at her like, Mama, yes, we did see your daughter. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot going on. And I don't care what nobody say about me. I'm just gonna keep it real what I saw in front of the report. Say what you wanna say. Cause it's real over here. But we can't blame Monifah. How we gonna blame Monifah? All this going on, everybody just wanna blame Monifah. No, I'm not gonna blame Monifah. No, I'm not. They want us to blame Monifah, and we're not. I'm not gonna do it. Monifah's not to blame for what's going on. What happened to Kanika? And if the Kanika is the driver, why did she get drunk like that? That don't make sense. But we can't. We don't know what went on, but it's a party. It's a party. But I just don't think it's right for them to, for everybody to blame Monifah. It's not. It's not fair. It's not right. I think really Monifah was trying to protect her from being on that bed around everybody. Her pan could have been down, and then they already said some dudes came in there acting all crazy. It's something going on over there. But they didn't. You got now that what the thing is? Who put it in the freezer? She walked in the freezer. No, we don't know what she did. We don't. It's nothing showing Kanika walked in the freezer. It's nothing showing that Kanika. We seen pictures of her in a freezer, but we ain't seen no picture of her walking in the freezer. So y'all need to. Y'all got to realize that it's a lot went on that day. It's a lot. I don't understand why everybody trying to. I don't understand why certain people trying to, who in the situation trying to cover it up now. It's something to think about, y'all. And we can't blame. They got that thing is say everything is set up to. You can't blame. They told y'all when y'all Some when you listen to the interview, the boys' interview, they told y'all how to get to the kitchen. The kitchen is the same way you come in that door right there. Out that back door. Everybody been coming in and out all night long. That back door. You can go through the kitchen that way. This it's crazy. This is it's a situation, y'all. It's a situation to think about. But that's what they want you to do. Think. This is what they want you to think. Like we're doing. We are doing. Thinking. We think. That's what it's for. That's what this case for. For us to think. Oh, okay. Then you said, oh, I ain't even see y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't even see y'all comments. Let me see. It said, I didn't even not see y'all comment. Hold up, y'all. I apologize. Why was they okay? Particular, but that's what's making this so confusing. Shamaya said some guys came in the party. They didn't know. Correct. They looked. They looked at. They looked at each other. Exactly. I believe Kanika got nervous and was ready to go. She should have followed her first mind and left. Made up an excuse and dipped out. Everybody lying. You right, sugar. Everybody lying. And I think them boys took her right into that. And you know what, sugar? I always said that they take her to the room that door. I don't know. I don't know. And took advantage of that girl. And Monifah knew what was up. You think Monifah knew what was up? Because okay, if Monifah knew what's up, somebody got paid. If we're gonna look at it like that, okay. And then you said I believe those videos was added, and she was not by herself in that hallway. When she first stepped off the elevator, she would smile as if she was talking to people she knew. See, but you know what, sugar? Now I think it was part of being paranoid. What you think? When she got out the elevator, you don't think that whatever mind control her mind, whatever she had could make her think that she saw who she. You don't think she was paranoid when she smiled and thought she saw somebody? We don't know how the chemicals work with react to her because we don't know what she had. Talking to people. You think she was talking to people she knew? Okay, it was her. They just edit other people out. Okay. I remember when they all went down to the lobby and said, I don't think that was them. That one, okay. But that one Kanika them. That one Kanika them, that was that girl who was in the bathroom with that thing wrapped around her head. That's who Bree Bree had left out with. Remember when they all went down to the lobby and sat there for a while? I believe she was in the lobby, got frustrated, and leave alone. Went on back. I had to get mine. Okay. You know what, sugar? I believe psychologically that I bet everybody say, what she mean by psychological? Okay, I believe that Going back to what Sugar said. Now, it was now the video. It was something that they said that they couldn't do to the video if they even tried to do to the video. It was something that the man said that they couldn't do to the video if they tried to do it to the video due to the fact of the EXE. But I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. I allegedly to me, from what I saw, I'm gonna say allegedly. I believe that it was Kanika on the video when she was down there by the rail, by the rail when she fell over the rail. I believe that was Kanika who walked in the kitchen. Now, to say that that was Kanika walking in the hallway, I don't know. Miss Teresa said it would, but that girl walked too much. That girl walked for an hour, y'all. She walked for if she walked that if Miss Teresa said that's her in the hallway, what she's saying if that's her in the hallway from that she said that's her daughter in the hallway. That's what she said. It couldn't have been on to pyramid that she had, y'all. Them folks didn't get no Kanika no to pyramid. At a party, they would have had something stronger than a pyramid. But if the autopsy says she had a pyramid, did that mean that uh it wouldn't have did all that, y'all? That girl's stomach would have been turned. That girl's stomach ain't turned yet, or did it turn inside the hotel room? The reason why they got towels. Why the man bring all them towels and stuff up there and sheets and stuff? He a trip too. Oh, it too much went on in that day. I don't even remember that part, lovely. That's the only part I don't remember. Mm, mm, mm. I just don't believe. I believe that I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I bet Monifah got set up. I bet they set Monifah up to make it look like it was Monifah's fault. I believe Monifah could have been threatened. I believe Monifah was threatened, y'all. I really do. They locked Monifah up, remember? They locked Monifah up and they let her go. They can't prove that girl did that. I believe when they locked her up, they questioned her. And if they believed Monifah did anything, Monifah would have been still locked up. That's why they let her go. I just don't see it like everybody else see it. I just don't think that Monifah should be to blame for all of this. I don't I would blame Monifah for taking her out the room. But I don't blame Monifah for getting her off the bed. Only reason why I don't blame Monifah for getting her off the bed because I don't know what kind of guys that came in there. When I looked at the party on the video, they was jumping up and down, having a good time on the bed. So how she gonna get some sleep anyway, laying on the bed and they jumping up and down on the bed? So my thing, that's one thing. It was too much going on in that room. Did Kanika ever lay down? We just going by what they say. Everybody don't lie until we don't even know what to believe. She might have not never laid down. I don't trust none of them. And then she laying down on them, all them guys, different guys coming in there. I still say something ain't right about this. I don't believe Kanika went out and sat outside in that hall, y'all. I don't believe she sat down there. I really don't. I don't believe Shemaya. I don't believe Monique. I don't believe Kanika sat down on her knees and said, I want my mama. Because if they left Kanika out there and Kanika sitting on her knees, sitting down on her butt to my she want her mama, Kanika wasn't drunk. She had sense enough to say she want her mama. Somebody lying. Somebody lying until they don't know how to lie no more. I don't trust them. I don't trust none of them. And my thing is, Bree, you ain't out of it either, Bree, because you should have been there with that girl Keys. She could have went home. You could have took her home. And now you want to play me innocent. Yes. So y'all tell me what y'all think. What time is it now? God damn it. But yeah, it's 10 o'clock. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think that Monifah should be to blame? Put it in a comment. Tell me what you think. And I appreciate everybody showing up. I appreciate everybody leaving your comments. I appreciate that. But let's stay focused on the case and not on each other. And all I got to say on my end, I don't blame, I'm not going to blame, I don't blame Monifah. But them videos ain't in the right place, though. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.